Kush roll, glass full, I prefer the better things. Niggas with no money act like money isn't everything. I'm having a good time, they just tryna ruin it. Shout out to the fact that I'm the youngest nigga doing it. Cap on, brim bent, then sell every time. She ain't tryna pop that shit for pimp, okay, well never mind. I tried to told you Drizzy still ain't nothing nice. Bracelet saying you should quit, cars saying fuck your life.
What is up, motherfuckers, bro? It is the road. No, this shit ain't the road to 100k month, bro. This is the behind the scenes, a day in the life on the road to 100k month. Let me check this bitch. 8:24 a.m. I usually wake up at around this time. I usually go to bed at like 12:30. And so I literally woke up, the first thing I did is pick up the camera. But I will be doing my morning routine. I'm literally gonna be putting you guys through like what's a super realistic day in life, bro. Like what I actually do. And for most time, bro, it's just me in this apartment doing the same routines again and again and again and again. So one of the first things I do as well in the morning is drink a half liter of water, and then I do that while I go to the terrace to reset my circadian rhythm. Like generally, bro, I have become a sleep junkie as well, bro. I'm not kidding you, bro. It's hella loud, bro. I don't know if you guys can even hear me. Drop that bitch. Pretty deep, bro. The best thing about this apartment, bro, without a shadow of a doubt, is the cars, bro. Let's see if we can spot something. Boom. G-Wagon. Oh yeah. It's literally the best thing about this apartment, bro. Is the cars, bro. Later in the day and specifically in the weekends, this shit is top tier, bro. This shit is top tier. I always tell people as well, bro, you want to optimize, find things that you can get a level of abundance from. And for me, cars, for example, just seeing these cars is such a good way, bro, because I know exactly how much these bitches cost, bro. Because I love that shit, man. So, like, that's it, bro. Bro, I think I already showed this in one of the prior vlogs that I used to record. These are my winner's missions. This is what I call them. I call them fucking missions. I have my personal quote here. Success is just easy. This week's intention is normalization plus detachment. Normalizing that shit, detaching from the outcome. The 100k a month trader weekly goal today is 51,300 as our balance on 10 accounts. So that's pretty much a 1k across all of them. So 10k a week, that's the goal. We have our excellence pillars. And then we have our must-do missions. These are our non-negotiables every single day. Anything I put in here, it has to be complete. There's no way that this doesn't get complete, these 3 sections. I actually got this from Robert Herjavec from Shark Tank, and he just said that it's a really good practice and that you should have like 3 things, non-negotiables, that you do every single day. So that's one of them. And then, well, not one of them, 3 of them. And then here we just got a bunch of general tasks. These tasks genuinely never get altered, bro. These are always, I do this shit every fucking day, bro. Cold showers, chess study, chess games, sleight of hand, podcast and audiobook, meditation, 30 minutes, meditation at night, journal, 150 push-ups. We've now increased that. And I searched up the other day, bro, how many push-ups did Prime Mike Tyson do a day? He did 500, bro. I thought he did 1,000. So I'm gonna catch up to that motherfucker, and I'm gonna be able to LARP the fact. Yeah, I do the same push-ups as Prime Mike Tyson, bro, per day. Just nothing much, bro. You guys can tell, bro. This is the shit I like, bro. I like the fact that I have missions to attack for the day, data to compile, shit to fucking do, bro. And that's what I get a buzz off, bro. That's my shit, bro. From that, enough of the yapping. We are going to be going into the cold shower. I'll see you guys when I do. A quick apartment tour as well. Door right there. And we go into pretty much the main space here, bro. We'll start off with the kitchen. I don't use this shit, bro. The main space. We have the desk. Pretty WV, bro. This is the setup. Bang, bang. We got our calendar posted up there. Alex Hormozy books. Pretty simple. Then we have our bedroom. I fucking hate these covers, bro. Let me know if anybody in the comments, like, bro, I didn't even bother changing these when I moved in. But such a fuck, this is like a granny ship. Like, bro, what the fuck is this, bro? Just get some nice, you know, solid fucking things. Charger, and then some little essentials here. Perfume, blue light blockers. I've been practicing sleight of hand, so got a deck of cards here. First ever watch. I remember I got this Tissot PRX Powermatic 80. Always one. For the days that your boy will soon have the Rolex, the APs, everything in this world. I'm gonna be playing some chess right now, bro. It is currently on 1213. That's my elo. I'm gonna be playing 5-minute blitz. Crazy thing is, bro, I actually dropped off big time, bro. I was at like 1400, and then I dropped off because I took like a 1-2 week break because I was like I was in such a bad losing streak and I just needed to get off. And we dropped, bro, but we're gonna be back. And let's see how many games we can win this morning. What we can take our score to, and then we'll go from there. Our score is 1255. We did that shit in 42 minutes, bro. W's in the fucking chat. And we just beat this guy who was at 1300. Light work, bro. I'm telling you, bro. But aside from that, bro, I think now I'm going to be backtesting. It is currently now 10:20 a.m. And so we did a chess study. We just played some games now. And so I'm going to be backtesting now the pullback model. I did my reflection. I'm going to be doing that for 30 minutes, and that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward. It's just 30 minutes of testing my backtesting model. Because you can never get enough practice, bro. That's what I also realized. And then there is a very fine line that I found when I have been backtesting as a trader, is the line of like backtesting too much. Because then by the time you're on the charts, bro, it's like you're fried in the sense that you've been thinking way too much. I think a huge part of success in the charts is like not even being that fussed about it, bro. Just knowing the basics as I know, and performing when the time comes. Not overthinking it, not over practicing it to the point where it's like you're on the charts and you're blank. I'm gonna be doing that now, and so I'm gonna be just backtesting now. We'll see you when I see you.
20 bags in a month, need that shit times 3. My nigga, time ain't free, so be careful when you speak. Say you're trapping, no please, how you starting with your re-temp?
So we have just wrapped up backtesting. It was pretty fucked up, bro. Like, bro, yesterday was a choppy day in the live markets. I think I traded like 3 or 4 sessions when I was backtesting. 2 or 3 of them I didn't take a trade because I just didn't see a good setup. Choppy, and then only 1 trade that I took, and that was a W, bro. But fuck, bro. But nevertheless, now I think I'm gonna watch a podcast. I think I had that on my watch later list. Usually I now started to do this is one podcast a day, bro. I listen to like one podcast a day, whether that be like Titans of Tomorrow, which is a trading podcast, whether it be a business podcast, whether it be whatever. Usually it's always a trading podcast. And then soon enough we're gonna be breaking our fast. It is currently 11 a.m. now, and so we'll see how it goes.
This was 2001 to 2005-ish. I was one of the top scalpers in the mini S&P. I averaged right.
So I'm wrapping it up early, bro, but we've pretty much just watched that, and that is an example of somebody that low-key, and I think it's important that you need to like study a lot of people like that you don't want to be like, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Bro literally went from his prime, bro, and he kept talking about these 3 years of his life as if like that was all that he had, bro. And that's all the achievements that he accomplished. He had those 3 prime years, millions of dollars, one of those years being 10 to fucking 15 mil. The year after, loses it all. In one of those brackets, he lost 1.4 million in 2 fucking days, bro. What the fuck, bro? That's crazy, bro. And I think the lesson in that, bro, is as much as you guys can see, and as I'm even telling this to myself, all the success stories, there's so many people down bad, bro. I always like this mental frame, bro. For there to be winners, there needs to be losers, bro. So anytime you see successful people, there is unsuccessful people right behind that back, bro. It's just how markets work, right? For there to be buyers, there need to be sellers. If you want to close out your position, well, that's somebody's fucking stop loss, and their exit liquidity, bro. So it's important to understand those things. But I had a realization in there. I'm like, I'm turning this off early, bro, because I don't even need to listen to this, bro. Like, I'm a big believer that the people who you listen to is who you become, bro. As much as the people who you're surrounded with is who you become. And I ain't trying to listen to that shit, bro, because, you know, for me, like, for myself, bro, I'm 19 years old right now. I'm trying to make millions in my 20s, bro. You know, I'm trying to be like one of these guys, and especially him. Like, or again, no hate against that guy or anybody for that matter. But it's like, bro, how do you go from making millions to today? He was saying, like, he's risking $500 on a trade. Bro was trading 10% of the whole volume of the S&P 500. We're talking like hundreds of thousands every single fucking day. To trading $500 on a trade, bro. So it shows the reality at the same time as well. Realization for me that I ain't trying to live like that, bro. I'm trying to make my mills today, bro, in my 20s. And I have a goal for myself that at 2030, I'm trying to rack up 5 fucking mil. And I truly believe in myself to be able to accomplish that. And I'm gonna do it, bro. And I'm saying this right here, right now. I'm gonna break my fast. As well as that, bro, I'm gonna put you guys on some game here. For the guys in Dubai, bro, flip this shit. Bang. 90 grams of protein, bro, in this whole liter of milk. I'm not even kidding you, bro. It's nuts, bro. There's another brand as well, Al Rawabi. I'll try and maybe put up a screenshot. It has like 100 grams. The reason I don't drink that one, it's more thick. That literally tastes as if you're drinking plain milk. But that's a hidden gem, bro. So I don't know. In the Western world, I don't think you have any of those. But in Dubai, bro, it's actually fucking crazy, bro. Oh, yeah.
So now I'm in the private room, so I
Just wrapped up our fast. Just had a scoop of creatine as well. And so aside from that, we're about to go to the terrace. Usually after the terrace, I will be meditating. And then at that point, just preparing for market open, which is actually now in a couple hours. Honestly, bro, my day is literally built in such an efficient manner that it's just building to be at peak performance by market open. Genuinely, I get my physical aspect in check. I make sure I'm eating good food. I'm making sure my mental is prepped. I'm making sure I'm clear as fuck. My energy state is on point. And generally everything is just built in a way where it's efficient towards market open.
DC to New York, me and a few joints, about to meet at the club port. Look for the Rolls Royce, on it up the jet, goddamn. I don't get no rest, goddamn. I want my respect, goddamn. I've been running up a check, and we forget ease my stress, goddamn. Way she get that neck, trim. Get this movie star on film.
So your boy is back. Bro, that shit is so fucking hot, bro. Today was super hot. For reference, bro, we are currently in Dubai summer, bro. So like literally 30 minutes outside is like, bro, wraps, bro. It's so fucking hot. But nevertheless, I tried to record some of the cars. Motherfucker, all the cars that went out were too fucking quick for me to even record that shit, bro. And besides the point, it was hot as fuck as well, bro. So I was not trying to record that shit. I was trying to get that 30 minutes done and I'm out, bro. But we're about to have another second cold shower of the day. And from that, just start prepping up for markets open, man. I'm gonna be meditating soon, and then from that point, chill a little. Put you guys on some game, bro. For my traders out there, this is the best way to get like a macro understanding of what's going on. And that is that with this email. Let me buy liquidity exec sum. So right here, literally search this into the internet. Exec sum newsletter. The first page should be the fucking page, and then it's just an email opt-in. You put in your email, and you pretty much get a full fucking breakdown, bro. So this is before the bell prices. This is the Dow, the S&P, the Nasdaq, all these things, gold, Bitcoin. Then you have kind of the markets, just brief information here. I can't really read this because I'm recording this, but earnings, polymarket predictions, headlines, and this is like the valuable sort of thing. So you have all of these key macroeconomic headlines, etc., etc. And then you have a bunch of things. So you have like deal flow here, M&A deals, strategic partnerships. This is actually super inspiring as well, bro, because every single fucking day, bro,
you just see billion-dollar shit happening, bro. Like here, Samsung SDI will buy out GM's 50% stake in their 3.5 billion EV battery JV in Indiana. Like, what the fuck is that shit, bro? Like, genuinely, there is so much fucking money, bro. You have companies doing billion-dollar deals like it's nothing, bro. And this is not the only one, bro. Like, there's so much more here, bro. All of these deals. And by the way, this is all in the past 24 fucking hours. And it's like every single fucking day, bro, you get to see a full understanding of what's happening. As far as like strategic, then you have VC. Bro, every single fucking day you have another AI company being invested with $1 billion, $100 million offers. Here, for example, discovered materials, an AI agent startup for discovering, blah, 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 $9 million seed round. And again, all within the past 24 hours. Let me go here, IPOs and listings, boom, debt. And then of course, I think it ends off with bankruptcy claims and funds and then just some crypto stuff here. But such a quick newsletter, bro. It takes me like fucking 10 minutes max to get a full grasp of what's happening. And that's a really good fucking newsletter, bro. I really cannot recommend it. That's what I literally read as like a pre-market checklist, is the exec sum newsletter.
Feel it.
America got a thing for this gangsta shit, they love me.
And I fuck you. I don't care where you are, where you from.
After our little rap session there, if you guys already couldn't tell, bro, my favorite rapper is 50 Cent, bro. I think on Spotify I literally have a playlist called OG Rap. It's literally every song in there is 50 Cent, bro. Guy's just the #1 rapper of all time. Couldn't care what anybody else wants to say. It's just facts. But pretty much a quick analysis here. I think we will be bullish today. I thought the same thing yesterday, but we've just pretty much retraced back to that same level from yesterday. And I still feel bullish. I think we have all-time highs. Well, I don't think we have all-time highs right above. We respected this 1 hour gap from pretty much yesterday's New York session all the way through Asia, all the way through London. And then we've just kind of come up on this 1 hour gap with a 30-minute gap in there as well. So I think this is going to be a key zone. And so what I'd probably be looking for is some sort of retracement either into this level or into the 1 hour gap below, or a pullback if it ends up just ripping from market open. And then I would like to be targeting the all-time highs. So that is my bias for today. If we end up, tanking from this point forward, we could potentially be looking into shorts, but I would much prefer taking longs from today. So that is kind of the brief game plan, quick recap, quick bias. And so, like I said, market opens now in 14 minutes. I'll see you guys in there.
And this is what I read literally before every single market opens. Bang. Jake Wood pre-market. It's all of the affirmations in there. Then I don't know if I shared it earlier, but these are the affirmations for the morning as well. So I read these, but specifically these ones pre-market, specifically to make sure, I'm dialed the fuck in, bro. So I'm gonna read these bitches, and then we're going into the market open. I'll see you guys on the charts.
And so we are in market open. It's been 15 minutes or 18 minutes. And it's kind of been dumping a little bit, but besides the point, I just realized, bro, 95% of my time is literally just spent waiting for the setup and waiting for my opportunity. And the way I look at the markets, bro, a really good way I look at it, it's like a puzzle, bro. And it's your job as a trader to be able to solve that puzzle. Every day it's a new puzzle. And I just thought about it, like literally, bro, 95% of my time is just waiting patiently, not FOMOing, waiting for the setup, finding the setup. Once I solve the puzzle, actually executing it. And so it's been a bit of a transition as well since getting into from going from sales into trading. The difference really is, and it's even for any other business for that matter, any business to make money genuinely requires reps. It requires, reps, effort, more and more volume based. But when you get into trading, you really tend to find really, really quick that that's not how you make your money. You make your money genuinely instead of like, an M16 or an AK-47. You make it as a sniper, bro. You're sitting in the trees, you're waiting for your setup, and then you probably have one setup to take, and you've got to make sure that setup is right. And so it's very unlike what I'm used to subconsciously, but since transitioning into a trader for the past 4 months,
I think I've gotten really good at that, at being able to sit patiently, wait for my setup, know that the more volume I put in does not mean and correlate towards more money in the bank. If anything, just sitting here waiting for my opportunity, solving the puzzle, and executing once I see the puzzle, that's how I get paid. So literally every single minute of me just sitting here is a dollar amount, just not correlated. So enough of a rant. I'm gonna turn that camera off and continue to see if we can find a setup. In shorts, we pretty much pulled back into the 10-minute. We inversed the 1-minute. High time frame, we are looking bearish as well. And so our target here is the 1 hour gap, and then our previous New York draws here. And even likes of like London lows, or I think that's London high, Asia low, that have also haven't been yet to be swept. So we are in shorts. Let's see how this goes. Peep the sunset, bro. This is low-key fire as fuck, bro. Dubai's sunset is genuinely mesmerizing, bro. But we are close to our TP1 and our TP2, and our dinner just came here as well, bro. So it's looking good, bro. Life is peak right now, bro. Unless this bitch reverses. I'm just playing, bro. I followed my process. Got my meal here, bro. I'm gonna eat this shit. I'm trying to like, fuck, I want to eat this after TP1, bro, just so I can set my break-even order. I'm just gonna eat regardless, bro. Cause fuck this shit. Alright, so that is TP1. I'm just gonna let this bitch cook, bro. How much we're in profit right now? I'm not even eating my dinner, bro. I want to eat my fucking dinner so badly right now, but I'm trying to manage this fucking position, bro. It's tough problems, you know? Like, jeez, man. You know, we got fucking homeless kids out there, bro, and I'm fucking... You know what I mean? We're like... Can this shit focus, bro? What the fuck is this shit doing? Oh, it's because it's tracking my face, bro. I think we're like 2.4k for the day. 700 floating. So it'd be like a 3-point-something K day if this TP2 hits. It'd be kind of sick, bro. But nevertheless, I'm gonna eat, bro. So that's pretty much 2.4k days so far. Then right now we got like 600 floating. And then that's pretty much how far away we are from TP. So not far at all. As the theme of this trade, bro, I will be patient, bro. Unless the shit continues to fucking chop, bro. Because I'm trying to edit the reel. Because as you guys, if you guys don't already know, I pretty much post all of my reels on my IG. So if you guys want to see these happening every single day, then follow me on IG. You can see them there. And so I'm trying to edit this right now, bro. Like, low-key, bro. I'm tired as fuck. But I need to be disciplined, bro. I already set the orders. It's at the key level. We're ripping it, bro. So we smacked that shit, bro. So GG's in the fucking chat. Let me flip this bitch. And really good fucking trade, bro. And not because of the P&L. Quite frankly, I could not give a fuck about the P&L. I really just like the process, bro. The fact that I just stayed so disciplined in that trade was unfazed. Withstood within the chop, which I just looked now was 54 minutes, bro. And we just stayed through it. So that is that, bro. That's the end of the day for us. No more trades because it's already 11:30 EST. And then now for us here in Dubai, it is 7:30 p.m. I'm going to be editing my reel right now. So I'm going to be posting this shit on IG as I do with every trade. And we might wrap it up there, bro. I might give some words of wisdom at the end of this shit, but pretty W fucking day, bro. Like I say, bro, everything in my routine of my day leads into shit like this, bro. So I can perform at my best when it comes to the market open. And today was just a really good day, bro. And like I said, I'll mention it again. I could not give a fuck about the P&L. I'm just enjoying this journey, bro. I'm enjoying these early days. You know, pre 100k months, pre whatever the fucking numbers I'm gonna be doing. And just enjoying this journey. Enjoying the journey, enjoying these little days. I say little, bro, 4-figure day. I think it was like 3-point-something K. I haven't even checked. But bro, you know, I'm enjoying this shit, bro. I really am. And I'm proud of myself today for that discipline, for that trade, for everything. So GG's, bro. But I'm gonna record this, I'm gonna edit this reel. I'm gonna catch you guys when I do, bro. So we just pretty much wrapped up. We're making that reel. It is now 8 p.m. in this bitch. And so I am pretty much gonna be wrapping up for the day, bro. Fun fact, bro. Right behind this project is the Tate Brothers penthouse. They have that blue penthouse. If you guys have seen that blue house, my guys in Dubai already know this, but Tate is literally my neighbor, bro. Tate's my neighbor. And by the way, free Tate, bro. Genuinely, bro. The shit that's happening in the US right now with them being locked up and shit. Free the brothers, bro. They literally changed my fucking life, bro. Peep the car. Arena down there as well. It's Business Bay, and down there is downtown, bro. That's the big Burj. But yeah, bro, that's the only thing I'm gonna miss in this apartment, bro. Low-key is this view, bro. But we just gotta make more money and then get a better view. You know, that's the solution, bro. Like this guy, bro. Like that guy, bro. You think that guy was like, shit, bro, I have a bad view. Let me just fucking live like this forever. Hell no, bro. Bro just got some more fucking money, bro. The fuck? But aside from that, boys, I'm gonna get back in, bro. It is hot as fuck. And so we're gonna wrap up this video with some game and an observation I've come across more recently, and something I think that's so valuable for everybody watching this, is enjoy the fucking journey, bro. You know, it's so cliche, bro, and I always heard the hero. I don't know if anybody else heard the same, but I always heard the saying of like, you know, the journey is the destination. But the more I actually think about it, it really is the case, bro. You know, the reason why feeling wealthy and being rich and all of these things feels good is because you have the comparison of when it wasn't good. Like if you can think of somebody who from pretty much birth were given everything they ever had, it doesn't feel as good, bro. It's the come up that makes the journey worth it. It is the things that you can compare of when you didn't have everything you wanted to. You went through so much stress. You dealt with so many emotions. You went through so much shit. And it's the comparison of when times aren't like that. When you battled through the stress, you've battled through the emotions, the hard times. That's what makes it the good times, bro. And so if you're in a journey and things aren't going as good, things aren't going as planned, know that that is temporary. If you have enough self-conviction and belief in yourself as an individual, then anything that happens in the middle of that journey is fucking irrelevant. You know, today I had a W. If I had an L, if I had a break even, no matter what ended up happening, it doesn't matter, bro. Because at the end of the journey, I know I will be where I need to be. And so in doing so, I urge this even to myself as I say this, is to enjoy the journey, bro. Because I guarantee you, bro, time will fucking click, and before I know it and before you know it, my goals and your goals are gonna be fucking hit. And then by that time, you don't have any comparison to compare of when things weren't like that, when times weren't like that. And so enjoy these days, bro. Enjoy these times when you don't have everything. You're continuing to go through stress. You have so many things that you're dealing with. You have so much shit that life is throwing at you, and take it on the chin and keep moving forward, bro. And today, like generally today was the same day, like, and I will say as well, not every single day is like this on my side even. It might appear as a really cool day, bro, 3K P&L, bro, crushed it. But the only thing that stays the same in my days are the inputs, but the outcomes. There are days where, again, I'm taking a loss to the charts, where I don't feel like I'm that motherfucker, bro, and I have an L day and I have a bad down day. But it doesn't stop me from the next day showing up the way I need to be showing up. And so that's something I'm going to be continuing to focus on. But the core principle of what I'm trying to say is enjoy the journey, bro. Because one day you'll fucking blink, and before you know it, all of your goals are achieved. You've done everything you needed to accomplish. And your only thing that you're going to be able to compare yourself is the days that you're going through now. And that's the days where you'll be smiling and being like, fuck yeah, bro, I went through that shit. I went through so much shit that life threw at me. I went through so many curveballs, but yet again, I rose victorious. I rose to be the best version of myself. And so that's how we're gonna wrap up this video, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit of a behind the scenes, you know, you guys maybe haven't seen me in this element. You know, this is a different format. Obviously, we do the Road to 100K month series. Episode 19, I believe, is always posted. It's being posted this Sunday, but all the episodes are posted every Sunday. So if you're new here, you can follow on that journey. But let me know how you guys felt on this format. If you guys enjoyed the behind the scenes, day in the life, literally how shit really is. And if you guys want to see more of this content, then I will. But as I always say, boys, I hope you guys have a good week. And, you know, keep fucking crushing, boys. Keep going at it, bro. Enjoy the fucking journey. And yeah, man.